You may have spent most of your time in high school without the impact of AI affecting your schooling and your life outside of school, but that's not going to be the case in college, and it's not going to be the case beyond college. The other thought that comes to mind is that as you all were beginning first grade at Southern Boulevard School or Milton Avenue School or Washington, I had just begun as superintendent of schools. And I feel like the past 12 years, we all have made our way through the school system together. And it makes me feel nostalgic. I can remember, for example, right before Halloween in first grade when Hurricane Sandy hit, and all of you who were at Southern Boulevard School, we picked up and we moved to Lafayette and the high school in Washington Avenue because we had no electricity at Southern for about a week. And I remember other things that you might not know about. For example, in 2012, when you were in first grade, the state of New Jersey was issuing more than 5,000 teaching licenses per year. What I mean by that is they were providing to individuals who had graduated from one of New Jersey's colleges or universities certificates to go out and teach and enter the teaching workforce. More than 5,000. In recent years, that number has ranged between 2,500 and 4,000. In other words, the number of teachers that New Jersey has been producing has fallen between 25 and 50%. And when you look at the numbers more closely, for instance, you will see that in 2012, New Jersey was issuing about 1,200 licenses to individuals who could then teach in special education settings. The most recent year, that number was 263. In 2012, there were about 90 certificates issued in world languages, most of them in Spanish. Most recent year, that number was 7. Why am I talking about this on graduation night? Because just as I have 2 points of reflection when I think about the class of 24, I have 2 final pieces of advice to give you. And the first is to please consider becoming a teacher. If you want to have a job 4 years from today, become a teacher. If you want to have multiple job offers before you graduate college, become a teacher in a critical needs area. My second piece of advice is for those of you who might be rolling your eyes right now and saying, what is this guy talking about? I just got done with high school. I don't want to become a teacher. What are you, crazy? If I can't persuade you on the teaching front, then I would encourage you to think about pursuing a field of study or a career or a vocation that depends on human connection. If there's a truism in life, it's that as something becomes more and more rare, it also becomes more and more valuable. If AI shapes or eliminates or crowds out or alters the jobs and the vocations and the experiences that we have that used to depend on human connection, that which continues to depend on human connection will become more valuable, which is the same reason I believe that the value of teaching and teachers is about to explode in the coming decade or 2. So I just want to leave you with those 2 final thoughts. Give them some consideration as you branch off beyond Chatham and you go chase after your dreams and you think about how you want to spend the rest of your life.